Good evening, guys. I'm Bobby, and this is Spencer. Welcome to Beast Talk.
And first, before we get going, let me read you our sponsor. Are you looking to bet on the NFL or can't stop betting on Major League Baseball? We have the promotion for you. If you're in Tennessee, New Jersey, Indiana, Illinois, Chicago, Colorado, Iowa, or Michigan, sign up for Caesars Sportsbook and use our exclusive promo code SPORTS20RF. That's in all caps, SPORTS20RF for a risk-free bet up to $5,000. Yes, $5,000. This offer is unprecedented in the sports betting industry, so make sure you take advantage of it today, and best of luck on the rest of the games. Also, if you bet $100 cumulative NFL wagers by September 30th, you will receive a free jersey to NFL Shop. So go take advantage of that because jerseys are expensive, and that is a great prize.
Absolutely. Once again, welcome to Beast Talk, presented by Talk in Boston. Let's jump right into it, Spence. What do you want to start with?
We could make fun of NHL video game first.
Yeah, we could start with that.
Just
you can open it up. You were passionate about that.
All right, so this video game is in the same boat as Madden, where it's the only football, so NHL obviously is the only hockey video game out that matters. And so you have no choice but to play it if you want to play a hockey video game on any platform. And they just do a horrible job producing it. And it's not user-friendly. It's not interactive. It's just so subpar. And now they've stooped even lower levels. Madden, or I think it was 2K that came out with X factors for the best players in the game 3 years ago.
Madden.
Yeah. But then 2K did something first.
2K, they used to have your player would just get hot, but now they added the takeover aspect. So, for example, if your player's a sharpshooter, when you get hot, you get an increased boost to deep range threes. So they added little things like that. So
so 2K had that 3 years ago. Then Madden copied it.
Yep, that was last
for 2 years.
Right? 2 years ago was the last.
Yeah, and now Chell just decided, hey, that might be cool.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see how egregiously overpowered it is when you have McDavid here taking wristers from a red line going bar down.
Yeah, his is. There's a whole list out, and it makes they totally picked it at random, and it's all the media guys. It's horrible, but Connor McJesus is just gonna blow by people. His power up is wheels. Not that there's any wheels on skates.
One thing at least we can hopefully look forward to as NHL fans is hopefully they finally get their main menu under control, because I feel like it's been different every year for the last 5 years because everyone's always unhappy with it. And one would think you could just do a poll or something with the people that play the game and take their feedback and just stuff it back into the game. But no, it's never that easy.
That, and they have that that absolute hooligan announcing when you just move your cursor over play now 3-on-3, and it's just I don't need you to read me this.
Every other video game to give you the option to shut that off except NHL.
Yeah, and it's horrible. It's horrible.
We'll move into some Bruins news. We'll start with what's going on at home, and then we'll move on to some other stuff. But so Studnicka reports that he bulked up in this offseason. Yeah, I don't know how you feel about that, but
let's go. He's ready to play fourth line center, baby.
I don't know what this bulking up's going to do for him. I love his speed and intensity. He's a young guy. I want to see what he could do. But if he's gets out there and he's slow and lethargic and he's still not throwing his weight around, I'm going to have a problem with it.
Yeah.
But, if he gets out there, he looks good. He looks healthy. He's moving around. So I don't have a problem with it. But he's going to guys like him are going to have to step up this year to fill the shoes of
what I'll say is if you're not on line 1 or 2, you're clearly not our speed guy.
No.
Unless you're Eric Holla playing on third line winger. So he needs to. I mean, if he gets big and is throwing his body around, and we don't get bullied a little bit, I'll be okay.
Yeah,
I'll be okay. And it might be kind of funny too because he's a reckless sumbitch.
Yeah, he is.
So I love that.
I love that too. Other neuse: Zdeno Chara still kicking around the league. Signs with the New York Islanders, where he started over 20 years ago. You seem passionate about this. Go ahead.
Scumbag. Can't believe that.
Care to elaborate on that?
Yeah. Scum. Just scum of the earth. Go to the Islanders. You watch the series that we just had. That's where you're going to go.
I don't call him scum of the earth. That's who drafted him.
Yeah.
We poached him from them. Yeah. And he won us the first Stanley Cup in 39 years. So I'm not going to call Chara a scumbag. I think he should retire and go enjoy his life with his wife and children.
Back in the check.
The guy, I never played organized hockey. I've been a hockey fan my whole life, though, and I think I could skate faster than Zdeno Chara.
I could skate faster.
He looks like a giraffe on skates out there. He always has, but he moves like one too now.
They call Brady a giraffe running, but he's worse.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
worse. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'm a little dramatic.
Yeah.
Not such a scumbag. I guess he started there. It's kind of cute. You think if he has a good year, he then calls it, or does he sign like a one-day contract with the Bees to retire Bruin?
I think he wants to retire an Islander because that's who drafted him. I think he might just play 1 year and then, or you might just see him be a weirdo and go skip over to the Western Conference and bounce around for just be like a penalty kill specialist for a couple of years. But
that's gross.
Yeah, it is gross.
He could
but
do
that's
that,
what
that's
happens.
gross.
Some hockey players don't know when to end it, and we saw what Jaromir Jagr played for like 50 years. So.
Well, and he is a. Okay, they're both legends, actually.
Yeah, he's a legend. Yeah.
All right. What else?
You wanted to move into what we were talking about, Anapol.
Oh, the players list. This is awesome. So, obviously Bruins top guys. Who would be all right? Just top 4 guys would be off the board. You would think it would be Pasta, Marchand, Bergie, then Chucky.
Yep.
And then the 5th is you name it. Like could be Taylor. Or, like it could be anywhere. But anyways, like the most distinguished guys are obviously those 4. And the top 50s players list is down to they have just announced the top 10. But Chucky came in at 31.
Yep.
Which is awesome. He's getting recognition right before a contract year, which is always great.
Not great for us, great for him.
Yeah, great for him. Great for him.
Great for him.
He came in at 31. Bergie came in at 16. Just awesome.
At
fair.
his age, that's
well deserved. Yeah. I think it's well deserved for sure. And then Pasta came in at 12. And Marshy's yet to be announced, and there's no way you leave him off a top 5. Yeah, seriously, that's
People
huge.
don't realize that Brad Marchand already, if he retired tomorrow, has a Hall of Fame career. His stats are just disgusting.
Yeah, is he a first ballot guy?
He's gonna be a first ballot guy.
Should be a first ballot guy.
I've seen so many things on Twitter or whatnot. I wish I could share a screen to show this, but if you look up stuff, you can see it'll be player A and player B, and the last 10 years of Brad Marchand's career is almost indistinguishable from Sidney Crosby or
we were talking about that last week, right?
Yeah, I brought it up last time we were on briefly, but it still blows me away. You don't realize it. He's an incredible hockey player, but the amount of just the points and the plays the guy makes, it's incredible how they add up over time.
You know what's crazy? His shorthanded points. Looking at his career. Is ridiculous. It's off the charts. You should have 0 shorthanded points against any team.
He's one of the better players. At least I've watched. When he gets those opportunities on fast breaks alone, he does not miss off. He's very, very good at capitalizing. A guy like that is just a catalyst you need to have on your team.
We saw the silkiest move we've seen all season. From him scoring that, or not even a breakaway, he just made it into one.
Just made it into one.
Slipped through
everybody.
Oh my god, it was beautiful, and then we lost.
We did lose. We're done talking about that series though.
Because All right. Anyways,
we're winning the cup next year.
Yeah, obviously we're winning the cup. Not even a question.
Quick shout out to Fred Stanfield, who passed away. Bruins.
Another.
Yeah, but he's. Sad, but he's 77 years old. He had his day. He was kicking around in the Johnny Busick, Johnny McKenzie, and Bobby Orr days. So, R.I.P. to him. We raised a cup with the Bruins back then. So, R.I.P. He lived a nice life. I'm pretty sure. No, his number's not retired. To take that back.
Thank you.
Fred Stanfield. I've seen a few updates on. Charlie Coyle.
Yeah.
It seems that his knee surgery took very well, as I mentioned last time we were on, but he's progressing extremely well. As far as I've seen, he's had no setbacks. They've ramped up his workload at the Warrior Ice Arena, where they practice in the off season. So they've ramped up his workload a bit. He's putting more stress on it. It's all been going well so far, but they're just kind of mitigating the risks there. As he had that operation, I don't want to push him too far because we are in no position to be shooing away centers currently.
At least not.
Without Krejci, as Coyle's going to be bumping up to that second line with Taylor Hall, and who's going to be on the other side of him?
Craig Smith.
Craig Smith,
Toothless Craig Smith,
yeah. So they're going to need him on that second line, and they're going to need some young guys to step up for the third and fourth line because right now it's looking scary.
It's looking scary.
Yeah, it's looking scary. We are 24 days officially away from regular games. Regular season game 1.
24 days from today.
We'll doing countdown for that. That's when the real thing starts. 82 games until playoff season. Seems crazy, but I'm telling you, April will be here before we know it.
Yes,
and we'll be talking about playoff hockey, which is a beautiful thing.
Playoff hockey.
Trying to think now, because COVID messed up are we back on track when the regular season starts? Is it usually second week of October?
I have it up right here.
No, is it usually that? Like historically is what I'm asking.
Yes.
Because it is.
Okay.
Are we back on track? Yeah. Didn't it used to be a little earlier?
I almost want to say it's the first week in October.
No, we're 24 days away from the first regular season.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. It could be. I might be. COVID messed us all up, but
yeah.
Can you see the last regular season game?
Right. Because we opened with Dallas.
Okay.
Right. We talked about that.
Yeah. When's the last regular season game? Can you scroll down?
Last regular season game is going to be that.
Because I'm interested to see, because usually playoffs start around
end of April.
End of April?
End of April against Toronto.
So May, June,
maybe they bumped it.
No, it'll be a little later because it might spill into July. Playoffs might spill into July, depending on how long they take. It's going to be late June, early July. But, yeah, it'll be interesting. Before we know it, weather's going to turn again and again.
Yeah,
cold, warm. So, yeah, that'll be good. I just found out the other day I'll be going to see McJesus in the TD Garden play the Bruins. So I'm going to that game in November.
Hope he gets railed.
It's going to be
that team. They loaded up on defense. They signed Seabrook, right?
They did sign Seabrook, which is what they needed. We talked about this at the beginning of the summer. Actually, one of our first episodes is that team just did not have the chops in the playoffs. They're a regular season juggernaut. Then they get to the playoffs. They don't have the seasoned vets in there to kind of rally people when they face adversity. So
besides Montreal, there is no Canada team right now that's a playoff team. They're all
Toronto
fantasy hockey
should be.
should be,
but they just never will be. Yeah, they don't have the mindset.
I still want to see Mitchell Marner get traded. I still want to see. Yes, he has actually. I know I call Big Z a scum, but he has actually been a scum. Him and his dad there was an article that came out way in the playoffs where when Marner was still on that second line and he was dishing out perfect apples, but no one could score. His dad was in Reddit group chats ripping apart the coaches saying my son should be line one leading the team. And it's dude, this is the men's league.
Yeah.
This is the men's league. And Toronto's sick. Well, Toronto's not sick
boy
of it,
hockey.
But Toronto just cradles all their hockey players. They could go 0-82, and it's it's not your fault, and you'll still go out, have a good night.
And historically, that's how it's been there.
Yeah. So they need to, dude. Maybe Drake should actually. They're already ruined.
Yeah.
There's no one to pick them up.
There's no one picking them up.
Yeah. But anyways, I want to see Mitchell Marner get sent to Buffalo to die. Have his
Speaking of Buffalo, I've been seeing a little bit of talk in the Twitter sphere.
Oh boy.
Of Jack Eichel movement towards the general northeastern region of the country where the Boston Bruins play hockey.
What do you mean?
Just rumors. He wants a trade, but I'm seeing.
There's no way they.
I'm seeing.
I would love it.
That's what I said about Taylor Hall, and then we traded a bucket of used hockey pucks for him.
We literally. I don't even know what. That was garbage. That was such a bad trade. You know what? If any team is gonna blow it and send us Eichel for the least amount of stuff, it would be them.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They would blow that. Yeah.
Look.
Let me tell you though, that would be. So Coyle then stays on your third line. Mm-hmm. Imagine an Eichel, Hall, Craig Smith line.
That's what I'm saying.
That produces points. That's a lot of points. I still think I would love him. Obviously, I'm not going to say I wouldn't want Jack Eichel.
Do you know what I was going to say?
What?
Eichel, Pasta, Marchand, and Bergeron.
Shut your mouth, dude. Shut your mouth.
That'd be electric.
Oh my god, yeah, it would.
That'd be so awesome.
I would
never do that.
Dude, that power play.
Power play would be stupid.
No, that power play would have 5 forwards.
I was going to say
with Tampa did at Montreal.
Marchand, Bergeron, Pasta, Eichel, and Hall. Just throw them all out there.
Gross. And then pull a goalie and send out whoever. Doesn't matter.
I'm still pissed that Tuukka's going to end up playing for us the back half of the season.
We haven't signed him yet officially.
Yeah, we're going to though. It's so
maybe.
stupid.
Yeah, maybe. All right.
I hate it. I don't know why we went and paid that goalie that money if we're just going to stick him back in that. But here we are.
You want to play a fun game?
Let's play.
Here are some of the names from for obviously preseason hockey is, if you're going to compare to anything, it's like the second game of NFL preseason and maybe the first or second quarter of a distinguished team.
Yeah.
Where it's these guys are bottom of the roster. So you have no idea. You heard of Victor Berglund. Dude, they don't even have a picture for him. Come on.
Yeah,
disrespectful. Yeah, exactly. 7th round pick. I mean,
22 years old. I mean, I believe
Curtis Hall. We know that name. Why do we know that name? Oh, he's from New Jersey.
I like that we're getting guys that are bigger though. What's he, 6'3"?
He plays center, 6'3", 200.
I'm a big fan of big centers. I don't know what it is. I love when the puck's tied up. They're both box out.
Yeah.
How do we feel about that we're getting young guys with size?
Yeah. How do we feel about Mike Riley still being on the team?
You want me to talk about Mike Riley? Right
you
now?
can talk
about Mike Riley.
Yeah.
He looked terrible.
I wanted him to be picked up in the trade deadline. Or not the trade deadline.
Yeah, the expansion draft. I was like, oh, yeah, we'll just get rid of him. Maybe was on, like, package them both out of here. Mike Riley, the expansion team that has nobody on it did not want Mike Riley.
Nobody wanted Mike Riley.
It's just obscene.
The only thing I'll say is we did sign him for cheap. That's what matters. And he is worth less than what we got him for, but at least
it's not a crippling contract, so I'm not going to be too up in arms about it. But
you know what I did read about our first round draft pick, Fabian Lysell.
Fabian's a sick name.
That's a sick name, out of Sweden. He signed his contract. He's super excited, but he's developing.
He is
just huge, and he's getting.
I'm fine with getting those guys and stashing them down in Providence, especially forwards.
Yeah, I mean, and we do pretty good with Eastern Europe guys.
We do.
So I like that.
We have a good track record.
Yeah. Dude, imagine being 18 years old in a foreign country where you're still learning the language.
That can't be easy.
That is tough. And then what did we see about Wagner? Wagner was just out doing something. I think he was either at a Sox or a Patriots game causing a ruckus.
Oh, he was at the Pats game.
Yeah. Love that.
He was at the Pats game against Miami 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I love that support. It's got to happen.
Nah, it's good to see, especially in a city like Boston. They all go to each other's games to get fired up.
I was going to say Boston's the perfect spot for it. Especially a grinder like Wagner. It's not like a fancy guy. Like yeah, we all actually.
Just a gritty guy.
Yeah, just a gritty.
And you know he's not going to turn fans away when he sees them.
Oh, no. He's not on that pedestal. No. I don't know. If a fan comes up to him, I don't want to say he has no business turning away a fan yet, but
nah, he doesn't have any business turning away.
No, he's
he'll take what he can get.
Yeah. You know what I saw is Trent Frederick just donated to his alma mater, Wisconsin. He donated a bunch of Armitex, the inflated or the ice packs that then fill up. Yep. So I mean, I guess he's a good guy.
It's great, especially because he's definitely not making much money. Still on a two-way deal? I don't even. We might have to fact check that.
Dude, I think he is on a two-way.
I think he's on a two-way deal.
Jesus.
If people aren't familiar with what a two-way deal is,
it's not a sports contract. It's a decent salary for most people, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, and he also has the ability to. We can freely send him down to Providence and pull him back up without risk of him getting claimed on waivers. Yeah. So essentially, when you sign that deal, you're an understanding that you don't have a spot on the active NHL roster.
Yeah,
you have to play.
You're a body. You're a body. He was chirping earlier in the season. He was mic'd up for when he got called up, and he was just getting in the grill of PK Subban, which I love. Who I think he's washed. I'll come out and say that.
Oh yeah.
I think he's washed. That's not even a hot take. I just think
he is on a two-way.
Oh man, poor guy.
You're one of two of his new contract. We are paying him.
He's playing hockey for fun.
Paying him $1 million.
Which I mean, I'd take $1 million
over 2 years.
Yeah, that's not that much.
Yeah. 1.5 cap hit. Oh wait, no, 2 years. Oh, so his first year was cheaper.
Yeah,
that's how those contracts work. So he's getting $1 million this year. He made like $800,000.
This isn't going to be hockey related, but his headshot kind of makes him look like Tom Holland, Spider-Man.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
he's got that clean shaven look and a little swirl right there.
He looks 12.
He does look 12.
He looks 12, and he's just waiting for I don't know, Daddy Marchand to just yell at him and call him an idiot.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's really kind of a Bergeron role, though. He, I forget who he was talking to. I think it was Nick Ritchie when Nick Ritchie did some just bonehead play. Didn't get called. We were lucky. But,
I hate Nick Ritchie.
yeah, we're not a Nick Ritchie show for sure. No.
Any final thoughts? Not much going on in the Bruins world this week.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely. Look, we're counting down 24 days.
We got 24 days until it all starts.
I mean, preseason comes up again, or like preseason that matters.
Yeah,
comes up soon.
It will eventually.
This is so like this. This is like scout. This is actually who will make the Providence roster.
Yes, exactly.
This isn't even remote to Boston.
That's how teams view this. It's like the preseason to the preseason.
Yeah,
I'm not going to see notable guys start peaking up until like the last few games.
Yeah, I mean, we play Washington Sunday.
Yeah,
this coming Sunday.
We have a bunch of college kids playing Washington.
We have a bunch of 18 to 23-year-olds and maybe Tenorti, who's like 30 and old. I don't know. Yeah, so I mean, we'll keep you updated. We're excited for the season to get going, but there's 24 days. We need to get through 24 days, and then all hell breaks loose.
Yes.
So. Enjoy the rest of September without hockey because October is going to be loaded.
Absolutely.
We're super excited. And hopefully Eichel gets traded to the Bruins prior to.
Eichel gets traded to the Bruins will be a very happy man.
So, all right. So that is Bees Talk on the Sports 2.0 Network. I'm Spencer.
I'm Bobby.
And we'll see you next time.
Take care.